Leaders often say they lose clarity under pressure. But most of the time, clarity isn't gone. It's crowded. Because clarity doesn't disappear. It gets pushed out and pushed down by everything demanding access to you. You open your phone. One notification turns into 5. And then suddenly you're reacting instead of thinking. The problem isn't that you can't think. It's that too much is trying to think through you at once. Hey everyone, Michael Eatman, Dad CEO, and this is The Reset. Clarity under pressure. Last week we talked about how pressure speeds up thinking and how anticipation helps you to stay ahead of it. This week we go deeper. Because even when you expect pressure, you can still lose access to clear thinking. Here's what's actually happening. Your thinking doesn't disappear, your space gets filled. Notifications, expectations, urgency, request, each one takes a little piece of your attention. Individually, it's manageable, but together, they overload your system. And when your system is overloaded, something important happens. Your brain shifts from reflecting to reaction, from options to urgency, from clarity to speed. And this is the moment most people miss. You don't just get busy. You lose access to your thinking. And when your thinking space gets crowded, you stop evaluating and you start responding automatically. You move from choosing to defaulting, from intentional purposes to patterns. This is why people say things like, I don't know why I reacted that way. But the truth is, you didn't lose control. You lost access. And when access to your thinking is reduced, your patterns take over. Last week we said pressure speeds up thinking. That's still true. But speed alone isn't the full problem. Because even if you expect pressure, if everything has access to you, your thinking still gets crowded. So here's the distinction. Anticipation prepares you for pressure, but protection preserves your clarity. Preparation helps you expect pressure, but boundaries help you to think through it. Strong leaders don't just anticipate pressure, they protect space. They decide what gets access. They don't just respond to everything immediately. They don't treat urgency as authority because they understand that something that most miss is that access isn't neutral. Every interruption shapes your thinking. Every input competes for your clarity, and what you allow in determines how you lead. Because when everything has access to you, nothing gets your best thinking. Here's the practice. Before you respond to anything that feels urgent, pause. That pause creates awareness. Now ask, what's actually happening right now? That opens options. Then ask, does this deserve access to me right now? From there, choose your next action. Awareness, options, direct action. This is how you move from reaction back to leadership. Clarity doesn't disappear. It gets crowded. And leadership is not about doing more. It's about deciding what gets access to you. Because when everything has access, nothing gets your best thinking. Pause, then decide. If you want a simple way to reset this in real time, DM me Reset. This is The Reset with Michael Eatman. Clarity under pressure.